Hi guys, we are back for the Diwali to Diwali series. This talk number 21. We are looking for something which is into the greener future for ourselves. So the title is Marching Towards a Greener Future, and the company that we are going to cover in stock number 21 is Servotech Power. My key investment thesis is this company is developing the EV charging infra and delivering the solar rooftop solutions across India. It has key associations with the businesses. It's mostly a B2B business. The other 20 stocks are shared here as a links. You can go through the links in your free time and definitely you will get more knowledgeable and you will learn the nitty-gritties of the market by reading these links basically. So coming back to the business, Servotech Power is in the business of the high-end solar products and EV chargers. It has already installed 2,400 chargers across India with oil marketing companies. So the different products which is it is doing is EV chargers, which is having both AC, DC chargers, charging stations. In the solar products, it is doing inverters, panels, batteries, support, everything. For the power and power backup, basically batteries and stabilizers. LEDs, domestic LED and commercial LED both. Oxygen concentrator, they were doing earlier when the COVID in the COVID time, and then UVC lamps basically. So it has four subsidiaries. It is one is called as EV Infra, which we are considering. Second one is Green Energy. The third one is into sports, and the fourth one is medical devices. So this medical devices one, it is into the oxygen concentrators. Not much revenue coming from here. Not much interested. Sports and entertainment. Recently, they have diversified into this. We'll come to know with time whether it is diversification or diversification. So mainly, we are focusing upon the two companies which is Servotech EV Infra, where they are installing the EV charging stations, and the second one is Green Energy Private Limited, where they are making the essential components as a import substitution. So it has two well-equipped manufacturing facilities covering 80,000 square feet and 1.44 lakh square feet in Haryana. So it has a capacity to manufacture 30,000 AC EV chargers and 12,000 DC EV chargers. So the marquee clientele, it has BPCL, IOCL, HPCL, Naira Energy. Employee strength is significant, 500 plus. Revenue breakup wise, major thing is coming from the EV chargers and solar, as we see. That was a financial year 24 revenue. And recently in Q1 FY25, we can again see they have again splitted the EV into like EV charger DC and AC, and we see the major revenue is going to come from the DC EV chargers. These are the major revenue generators. So the different categories of AC and DC range are 3.3 kilovolt in AC and goes up to 22 kilowatt, while in the DC it starts from 20 kilowatt only and goes up to 360. So DC chargers have amazing features. They are user friendly. They have dual charging connectors. They are used with a mobile app interface. They can be having a touch screen, advanced connectivity through 4G, Ethernet, everything, and the certification is already there. Coming to the solar solutions, they are doing solar panels, solar inverters, batteries. Where I'm getting more interested is energy storage systems. So a lot of companies are moving into this direction, and as the renewable energy grows, we have to start looking for energy storage systems as well. So this one segment can also grow in the coming time. Solar street light, not much interested from my side. It's too much commodity. Solar charge controller is the another thing they are doing. Then EV charger components. This is where the interest comes back again from my side. So they are doing onboard EV chargers, power modules, control card, charging cables, CMS plus application. So this is what they're trying to do as an import substitution. They are trying to remove their dependency on China and other places. It will take some time, but the direction is right overall. Another interesting solution is Servport, where it's put on a roof with sofa kind of a system. It has a seating capacity. It will protect you from heat, wind, rain, and then it has a storage capacity also. and charging capacity for they are charging sockets basically. So traditional system was support. It has many advantages. It is portable and then used in less areas. Self cleaning is also done. So it's a good thing if somebody is building his home, individual homes, they can use it. So it's almost coming in the range of 4 to 6 lakhs basically. Fundamental ratio wise, yeah, you can see clearly PE is 250, which is very high, and other things like debt to equity or ROC. So debt to equity is under control. ROC is still around 10 to 11%, needs to be improved further. PE wise, it is very costly stuff right now, but it is trailing 12 months. We need to look in the future. So what we see with the ratios is 12x sales and 12x PAT in last 10 years. That is where the things are changing. And if it can replicate it, nothing like that. Promoter has good skin in the game with 60% shareholding. FI is holding 5%. Cash conversion cycle have been improving. Profit growth is improving by almost 30-40% every year. So a good story, little bit costly that way, but I feel the numbers will improve majorly in the coming quarters. So what are the triggers? Triggers are, so first macro trend we have seen, developing the EV charging infra. And then what they have done recently is they have poured into EV market, they have poured into EV charger components manufacturing, and they have filed 4 patents for energy management and EV charger with IIT Roorkee. They have collaborated with IIT Roorkee for developing certain rectifier units and onboard chargers. So this shows that the company is taking the right steps and is ahead in the game basically of EV charging. Now there are certain government subsidies and policies promoting this local manufacturing of EV components, growing need for carbon neutrality, and then increasing demand of EV charging stations. So they have a healthy order pipeline. Government is allocating almost 800 crore to set up this 22,000 fast chargers. So they are getting a range of almost 1,800 kind of chargers basically right now. Overall, government is trying to focus on 22,000. So there are still a good number which is coming up. And UP also have certain, sorry, not UP, it's basically on the expressways across India and the 16 highways. Again, the charging stations have been sanctioned for which the tenders might come and Servotech might gain some orders. Projection is this charging stations will grow with CAGR of over 40% by next 1 to 2 years. And the recent additions to pumped storage policy will also improve upon the energy storage system. Now, PM Suryodaya Yojana, again to solarize 1 crore households, so solar rooftop thing will pick up from here. So what company has done it last 1 year is it has worked on the capacity expansion. So if the orders are in place, they are ready. They have raised the money with preferential shares and warrants at 83 rupees approximately. 74 crore rupees has been raised. Backward integrations have been done. In the solar segment, they are targeting around 8 to 10 crores in the solar segment per month, and they are expanding in almost 20 plus states within 2 months. International expansion they are trying to do, and they are going for international exhibitions and establishing a export team specifically for this. As we see on the patent side, they have 2 patents for EV charging technology, plus there are certain other developments they have done for energy storage systems, plus as well as manufacturing new plant in Safiabad. So slowly this will gradually ramp up and things will fall in place for this company if the orders come. 51% growth in dealer and distributor network. I had 128 employees in Q1, so that clearly shows the company is on expansion side. Continuous order wins, almost 8,000 pieces of DC chargers are in books, and possibly 10,000 more will come. They have signed with Adani Total Energy E-Mobility for supply of AC chargers as well in the airports and other locations where Adani is controlling those places, and then collaborated with international company to announce the in-house component manufacturing. On the solar energy storage side, they have a say order of around 1.2 megawatt solar energy storage and grid connected systems. But overall, this segment will keep on growing. They are expecting around 10 crores orders per month. I expect a little bit more, maybe going down 6 months down the line. New subsidiary they have created on the sports and entertainment. And this is, I think, to expand the reach beyond the industry and tap the new avenues. But if they're trying to do something specifically to sports, I'm not sure whether it will work out in their favor as of now. Coming to the technical charts, it shows the stock moves up and then come and retest the trend line, again goes up, retest back. So now we are very close to the retesting of the trend line as well. It has broken the long consolidation of more than a year, around 100 rupees, between 80 to 100 rupees. So it has just recently broke out. Volumes have been amazing. So I believe this could be a good bet if, if we just accumulate it. So what are the risks? They have done consistent equity dilution, consistent increase in borrowing and negative cash flows. So these are definite risks to the company's business growth, as well as we see that PE is high and any one or two bad quarters can skew the returns for us. So another thing is large capital working requirement. That is what is causing the equity dilution and borrowing parts. Highly competitive industry, both in solar and EV. There could be delay in projects due to government policies or land acquisition issues. Component import is another risk. So overall, it's a high risk, high reward. And as I shared, stocks number 21 to 25 may be a little bit more risky. They might become more rewarding. You have to deep dive into the cases. I have presented one. This stock is already covered in also ALD 3.0 recently in July. So you can look out the videos from ALD 3.0 as well. It will give you a little bit more insight into the Servotech team. So that's it from my side. We'll catch up again, maybe stock number 22 in the coming days. Till then, enjoy. Bye.